my channel. Hope you're all well. How is everyone? So today I'm not doing much. Well, actually, tell a lie, I think I am. Obviously it's my nephew's birthday, so I'm gonna go and pop. I might try and pop, meet up with my sister. Depends on obviously how busy she is. But if not, and then it's obviously a food diary for me today, and that'd be pretty much it. So it's just going to be the food that I'm having. So that's all it is today. It's going to be like a cooking video and preparing food. So that's pretty much it for today. So breakfast, I'm going to be having some porridge. I ain't had that in a while. For lunch, I'm going to have an egg mayonnaise sandwich with some fruit and a yogurt, and obviously dinner is going to be a chicken korma. That's right, as you know from yesterday's video, I mentioned about me doing the Sharwood's one that I got. This one here, now that is, I think it's 20 sins for the whole jar. Now I could have that all to myself and have no other sins for the day, but I'm not going to do that. So 105 grams works out 5 sins. Obviously 105 grams may not be enough for 300 grams of chicken. So what I might do is, I think if I can cut the chicken cubes down a bit more than what they already are, I reckon I could do the whole jar and I could split that 4 ways, or if not, I'll just go and get another pack of chicken, which is, it's only £1.82, and what I might do is I'll cook all that up, I'll freeze it, yeah, so I'll make 4 dinners out of it, rather than me just using some of the jar and then throwing the rest away. I don't really want to waste that. Obviously, because that jar is £1.75 a jar, but as they have it for 90p at the moment, they do all different ones. They don't just do the 30% less fat. They do, obviously, the other jars. I'm being lazy because I can't be asked to do it from scratch. That's why I'd rather spend my sins on a jar, you know. So that's what I'm going to do. So 20 sins for the jar, divided by 4, that's like 5 sins a go, I think. Something like that. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. That is my my food plan. So let's start with breakfast. So guys, I just went and got dressed. Also, I've just had a little sneaky way, and yes, I've lost weight. So that's a relief. Okay, they don't recommend to do it at home, but I like to keep a rough guideline during the week, so I know, you know, what I'm doing, it's working, and for me that's important. So yeah, somebody asked me why don't I ever say what my weight is, and the reason for that is it's personal to me. So, you know, it's not something that I share because you get too many people that judge too quickly. So that's the reason to your question. Right, I'm going to make a start with breakfast. Right guys, so I'm just getting ready. So this is a brand new box of Ready Break, and it's the big family pack. I got that for quite a good price. So let's start pouring out. So 40 grams. I just checked it on the app first. 40 grams is a healthy B choice. If you're not using it as a B choice, 40 grams would be 7 sins. Now you see why I'm using it as a B. Oh my God, I've gone crazy there. Far too much. I'm gonna have to empty some of that out. I can't be having 48 grams. Oh my God, that will impact my weight loss. Bear with me. Right, 40 grams, lovely jubbly. Got that sorted. Stick the scales away. Now we have to measure out the milk. I'm hoping I've got enough milk. I'm gonna have to get some more today. Got to get a few things actually. Because today I'm planning tomorrow's meals as well. So what do we want? We want 350 millilitres. There we go. spot on, 350 millilitres. That's handy. Not that I'm going to use it all, but I will use that for, like, you know, if I you know, get hungry, not get hungry, if I get thirsty later, and then obviously I can have a cup of tea in that. Stir it up. This is how, I mean, when I put it in a bowl, a deep bowl like this, it doesn't look a lot. But obviously, my Manchester United bowl, I have not washed that up from late last night. I had some fruit, so it's still a bit. I wasn't washing up at like 2, 3 in the morning, so I'm going to do that after breakfast. Let's stick that in the microwave for a few minutes. Right guys, while we're waiting, I will do some strawberries. I normally have 5 strawberries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many's left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there's 6 left. That's fine. That'll do for lunch. So I can normally get about 2 servings out of these strawberries, which is quite good. Cut the tops off. I should be doing it on the chopping board, but do you know what? I'm being lazy and I can't be arsed. I just want to do it quickly now. There we go. Then I've got to go wash them as well. So bear with me, guys. There we go, and then I'm going to have to cut them again. Straight down the middle. I don't like this because then obviously you get more out of it, you know what I'm saying? And slice them down the middle again. Just like that. Then you have a lot more strawberries. And stick them in here. You won't believe that's 5 strawberries, which are all chopped up. Right, let's get the tea tally out. Try the side. I don't like having a wet worktop. Right. Let's see how this is looking. Yes, this needs some more milk. Right. And just going to give that a good old stirry stir. So I'm gonna have to get that stuff out, skinny syrup, because I mean, I suppose I could have sweetener, but I say skinny syrup is the healthier option, really. There we go. Look at that, all done now. Stick the rest of the milk in the fridge, and I'll have that a bit later. Here comes Mr. Skinny Syrup. I'm going to go with 1 teaspoon now, for now. So I think 1 teaspoon should be enough. Let's give it a mix. It does smell good. Let's see if it tastes good. Perfect. There we go, guys. So let's move you over here. Actually, we're going to go here. Okay. This is where we're going. And there we go. A nice little smiley face there. So that is breakfast. So we've got the porridge here is the B choice. The milk is the A choice. Strawberries is speed. 2 easy peelers, satsumas, whatever you want to call them, is speed, and the banana is your free food. Wait, I haven't got my yogurt. And my yogurt is the raspberry, which I believe is 1.5 sins. I thought it was 1 sin. I made a mistake, but don't worry, I still didn't go over my sins. Like I've been saying, for the last 3 years, I've been eating these yogurts, and I used to eat 5 in a day before they were sins, and never affected my weight loss. But anyway, moving on. That is today's breakfast. So guys, I'm just making a start on lunch. So I'm boiling up my eggs for my egg mayonnaise. And then I'm going to have that when I get back. And then, yeah, I'm going to go up. I was going to go to walk to Welling, but do you know what? What's the time now? It's getting late. It's like getting super late. But I am going to walk to Welling. Sorry, I am. I'm not going to have the yogurt. I'm going to wait for those eggs to boil and be making my way, and I'm going to go to the Tesco's up there because I think that's better than the Woolwich one. 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh my god, those eggs are done. They've been on for like 15 minutes. Bloody hell. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to shoot off to Welling. I'm off to the Tesco's. I might pop into the Morrison's as well. And I might do some filming. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. And also depends on battery life as well. So I think I've only got 70% battery. And obviously when I'm walking, I will be listening to music, but I'll probably have my phone on airplane. That's what I like about Spotify. You don't need internet connection. You don't need any signal. It's amazing. I love it. So I'm going to shoot, and I'll catch you very soon, guys. They were just laying down. They just got up just as I pulled the camera out. Look at those cute horses. How close they've come. Quite close. Look. Oh, that's a brave one, isn't it? Look how close he is. Or she is. Well, oh my god, my feet are dying. They certainly are. They hurt so much. That was a very long walk, guys. I kid you not. I left like, what, 1:30, 2? It's now 5 o'clock. I've not even had lunch. So I'm going to quickly have lunch now, and I won't have dinner till about 8. But, you know, this is what I like with Slimming World. There's no set time for meals, and that's what I like. So you can flex it through, which is good. So basically, I went to two different stores. I went to Morrison's, obviously, for fish cakes and crisps. And I went to Tesco's for the veg, because I think Tesco's is better for the veg. And this is what I got, guys. Let's take a look. There we go. Look at that. Tell a lie, I said 2 shops. I went to 3 shops, actually. Right, let's go through it. Morrison's Bacon Rashers Crispy Bacon Flavoured Snacks. Now, they are 25 grams a packet, which is 6.5 sins. And the reason I got these is because they're only 85p for 6 packets. So I do like them as well. So also I've got the smoked haddock fillet with West Country cheddar centre fish cakes. Now these are the best fish cakes in the business, and the best thing about these guys is they're only 2 sins a fish cake. Yes, that's correct, 2 sins a cake. Nah, oh my god, it's well worth it. What else we got here? We've got Uncle Ben's classic basmati rice. I'm being lazy. I do have rice in the cupboard, but obviously, where I'm going to be cooking quite late tonight, I thought Uncle Ben's would be better for me. A couple of minutes in the microwave. So I believe that's, I think it's 1 tin for the whole thing. 250 gram pack. Yeah, I think so. I will double check that. Now, I asked somebody about what could go with my korma tonight, and they said tender stem broccoli. So I thought, okay, well, let's try that. So that's what I'm going to do tonight with my chicken korma. And obviously I've got a Savoy cabbage for tomorrow's dinner, because I'm having I'm going to roast my gammon. I'm having roast gammon. Obviously that's what the potatoes are for as well. Peeled potatoes already ready for me. All I've got to do is just boil them and mash them up. So I'm going to have, that's tomorrow's dinner, Savoy cabbage with mash and broccoli. That's tomorrow's. Obviously I've got some cress here, so that is obviously for my egg mayonnaise sandwich. Going down here, more chicken for tonight, because what I'm going to do is
I'm going to basically use 2 packs of this chicken for the whole jar of this korma. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide it up between 4 servings, and that'd be 5 sin a curry. There's no point wasting the rest of it. Obviously, a hot chocolate, now that sachet at 6 sins, believe it or not. And obviously these dairy milk Cadbury's little bars, I got those from Poundland and they were £1 for 6 pack. And because Asda only sell them singly, and I believe it's only 5 for £1, so obviously I'm getting an extra one. And obviously Iceland didn't have them when I went. So basically this is my shopping haul, guys. So that's pretty much it. So I'm going to crack on now. I'm going to put all this away, and obviously I'm glad that I cooked my eggs before I went out. So all I've got to do is peel them, wash them, and then start mashing it all up. Then I can have lunch. Lunch at 5 o'clock, that's ridiculous, isn't it? But it's all good, because I normally like to have dinner around 8, 9 anyway. So anyway, gonna go sort that out. Right guys, so I've peeled the eggs. So now, I'm just gonna break them up. Don't do it too much, because I'll end up breaking the fork. Bear with me. Good. God, I bent the fork, but never mind. I should have cut them in half first, I think. There we go. The egg's all done. So now I'm just going to add the mayonnaise. Now, tablespoon of this mayonnaise, lighter than light, it's only half a sin. But a lot of people go wrong because they don't measure properly. So you can't have it going over the top. So what you need to do is just, my consultant says you do rub a knife over it. But I like to spread it first, and then I run the knife over, see? That's how much. I know it will make a difference, I promise. So that's half a sin, and I'm going to do another one. So it's, because obviously I want to fill it all up. There we go. That's a perfect serving. That's the way you need to do it. So let's see if 2 tablespoons is enough. Let's see. Probably not, I don't think, but no, I don't think it is. So it's going to be about 1.5 sin, I reckon. Let me taste it. I'll put a bit more in, I think. Just stick one more in. So let's put it over, and then there we go, we don't want that bit. There we go, that's what that'll do, because that's all I want. Give that a quick stir again. Yeah, I think that's better. That will do. Let's get the bread. Need a plate. So I'm going to have to sin the bread because I've had my beer already. So it's 2 sins a slice, so it's going to be 4 sins. Plus the mayonnaise for 5.5 sins for lunch. So basically just gonna, you can't see. I like loads of this stuff, definitely loads, that should do. A bit of cress. Oh, never done cress before. So, got a bit of cress, only a little bit. Don't want loads. A bit more. There we go. That's the sandwich. I don't have butter because that's more sins. There we go. And I'm having a pack of crisp as well. So what's that? That's for that. That is. So mayonnaise is 1.5 plus 4, 5.5 plus 6. I can't remember how many sins. I'll calculate once I've written it down with the calculator. It's dinner time. So this is basically what I've got. So basically I've got my Sharwood's Korma 30% less fat. Now that is 20 sins for the whole jar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split it into 4 meals. So it comes to 5 sins it will be. Obviously I've got my fryer light. With 2 lots of chicken. I've got some tender stem broccoli is the speed, and I'm being lazy, and I've got the Uncle Ben's basmati rice, and that's pretty much all I need. So basically this, I've never had this broccoli before. Looks quite nice. So basically wash before use, and then it says to steam it, but I'm actually going to boil it. It says 4 to 5 minutes, so that's what I'm going to do with that. That's going to go in the microwave, so let's start cooking up the chicken. So guys, I checked the sins on this Uncle Ben's classic basmati rice, and for the whole 250 gram pouch is 2 sins. If you've got 130 grams pouch, that's 1 sin. Just wanted to clarify that with you. So now the pan is hot enough, I'm going to start frying off the chicken. Right guys, I just stuck my fan on. So let's pop the chicken in. Doesn't want to come out. There we go, that's one. And that's 2. Where is everything? Can't find anything. That guys, is that looking good? So that's a lot of chicken, love it. So basically we're just going to cook this until it's all browned and cooked through, and then according to the jar it says simply fry the chicken until browned, and then add the sauce and simmer 3 minutes until chicken is cooked through. Please ensure food is fully cooked and piping hot before serving. That's pretty much it guys. Nice. Well, it shouldn't take long to do this then. Right. Nice, quick, easy dinner. I do like a quick, easy one. But you know what, I'm going to let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes, I think. That's how I'm going to do it, because obviously with chicken you've got to be very careful. And there's no way all the sauce is going to fit in the frying pan, so I'll have to transfer it to the saucepan. It's going to take a while to cook, I think. So Guys, I'm now going to transfer it into a saucepan, and then I'm going to add the sauce, because definitely the sauce is not going to cover that. So let's just transfer into there. There we go. And now I'm going to add the sauce. Oh no, you can't see, can you? It's a bit hard to see because obviously you've got nowhere to stand. But there it is. Just adding the sauce in, then we just quickly put some water in the jar to get the rest out. Just give it a little shake. There we go. Now let's give that a stir. We do it one-handed, guys. Bear with me. Guys, that smells delicious. I kid you not, it really does. I think I'll be doing my curries like this all the time now. It's well worth it spending 5 cents. Definitely. Look at that. So we're going to simmer that for about, it says on the jar, for 3 minutes. So let's do it for 3 minutes, see how we get on. If it needs longer, I'll do longer. Boiled the kettle and I poured that in, that over there for me to be doing the broccoli. I've washed it and put it all on the plate. As you see, it's been washed. So guys, I just stuck the broccoli in, so we're going to boil that for about 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. Then obviously by then, look at that korma. Oh yes, that's looking good. Then dinner should be done. So guys, that's done now. So I'm just going to get the broccoli out and put it on the plate first. The rice is done as well. So guys, I've only had half of the pouch. It's still some half in there, so that's going to be 1 tin for me. Now let's just add the curry to the plate. And there you go guys, dinner is served. So as we can see, we've got a nice chicken korma there. We've got some basmati rice. So that's 1 cent for the rice, 5 cents for all of that. And obviously the broccoli is speed, and I have a bottle of water. So yeah, I've been writing everything down. I just need to add the basmati rice on this section. See, everything was already there. And we're good to go. Guys, that was delicious. I thoroughly enjoyed that, just on the washing up. And now I've just literally, I've separated it into 3 more meals. So I'm going to have 1 tomorrow for lunch. And then obviously I'm going to freeze the other 2. So I'll put it all into tubs, and this is what it looks like. There we go. Obviously this looks more because it's more of a longer tub than these 2. But I reckon that's fairly evened out. So that's 5 cents a pop. So I'm going to freeze the 2 foil ones, and I'll have this one tomorrow for lunch. Hello guys. So obviously all the curries, I've packed them away in the freezer now. So I'm going to end the video in a minute. So you guys, don't forget to check out my Instagram page. I will put it in the description for yous, because I can't remember what it is. I've changed the name of it. I think it's can't even remember. You'll have to check the description, because honestly I can't remember what it is. I think it's GazzaJames89_SW. I think that's what it is. Not too sure, but what I'll do is I will put it in there for yous. And that's pretty much it really. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give the video a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll catch you again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.